Hello and welcome to our next video. In this lesson, we're going to just take a different look at working with merge commits. And this time, instead of doing a merge commit strategy where we have a bunch of branching and merging like we would see here, we're going to actually use rebasing to do a linear history and show the difference. So very similar to that, we had 4 devs kind of working, did some master merging here and there to kind of move things forward. Let's follow a similar strategy, but let's use rebase instead. So this time we're going to go ahead and check out the same thing. Git checkout -b dev1, git commit, get checkout master, git checkout -b dev2, git commit. So once again, we're in the same strategy here where 2 teams have moved the master branch forward 2 commits essentially, or they're in this race condition. Who's going to get their pull request first? And dev2 won last time, so dev2 will win again this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just git checkout master, git merge dev2. So master gets moved ahead to dev2. You see that we have 2 commits here, 7EF187 and 795EE. In this case, dev1 has 77CA4E and F574B. So those are 2 unique commits. Now, if you'll bear with me for a second here, essentially what's happening is these commits are mathematical hashes that are calculated based on this condition of your code from the time that it was started until the time you've made these changes. Now what happens is we're going to rewrite history by doing a rebase. So whereas before we made a merge commit and we ended up with a commit over here that ended up pointing back to 2 nodes, or essentially this parent, or this node would have 2 parents, 795 and F57, and no commits were changed. In this case, we're going to do a linear commit history. So what happens is dev1 has to rebase, and 77CA and F57 have to basically move so that they follow 795EE. So what we're going to do is switch back to dev1. And instead of doing a merge, we're going to rebase. Get rebase on top of essentially master, because dev2 should have been deleted. So what you see immediately is that now we have 2 new commits. They're different SHA numbers or hash numbers because they're mathematically calculated based on this base instead of this base. They still contain your commit history. They still contain all of your changes. However, if you did have conflicts, you would have to resolve them at both commits. So you have to resolve it whenever the conflict happens. And if it propagates through, that's fine. But if it gets modified again, you'd have to re-resolve it. So that can seem a little bit scary and weird to people. There's also a problem that happens once you rewrite history. To get your stuff out to GitHub, you actually have to do a little bit of a force push in order for that to work. I'm not going to cover that today, but now you can see how easy it is to get a linear history doing rebase. Now we just check out master again, and we say git merge dev1. So now master just moves ahead, and we have a linear commit history. Once again, we get checkout -b dev3. We're going to do git commit, git checkout master, git checkout dev4, -b, sorry, dev4, git commit. So now we have this dev4 is on top of master here. This dev3 is not on top of master yet. It's 2 commits behind. So let's say dev3 wins. So this is where it can get really interesting. Git switch, or commit checkout, sorry, can't use switch yet. Git checkout. You can't use switch on this tool. I don't. Here, let me show you. Git switch master, or dev3. It won't let me. It won't understand switch. See, it won't understand the switch command. That would have been a valid command in Git these days, but it wasn't when this was written. That's why I keep saying it. So git checkout dev3, git rebase master. Now, what's going to happen is these 2 commits are actually going to be put on top of 528. So that's what we expect. So there we go. And now we still have dev3 here, but let's assume that dev3 got merged. So git git checkout master, git merge dev3. So now master is there. So now dev4 has to rebase. Git checkout dev4, git rebase master, git checkout master, git merge dev4. And so now what happens is they went off the screen, unfortunately, but we would have a linear history in this case. Unfortunately, it went off the screen. And we kept all of our commits. I'm surprised it didn't like rewrite a little bit so I could have seen it better. So I apologize for that, but you get the point. At this point, when we rebased, we're moving our commits on top of the current master. So everything that was in master stays the same, and our commits then move to follow. Hopefully by watching these, you've seen the difference between moving through a merge commit strategy versus moving through a rebase linear strategy. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.